I am so happy you are with me to draw today. Look at what we're going to make. We are going to make this really cute tree and present. They're kind of in the cutie style with those little eyes in with the face. Okay, are you ready? I hope you have your piece of paper, and I'm drawing with a marker today so you can see it. But if you want to draw with your pencil or crayon, you can do whatever you are most confident with. Okay, our tree shape, let me pull this back to you, is basically just a triangle. And we're going to make these little rounded parts on some of the edges. And then up here, if you're drawing with a pencil, you'll be able just to make the point. I'm going to have to stop and do our bow because I'm drawing with a marker. I can't erase, and some of it is overlapping. Okay, so let's start with this. We're just going to make a nice curve, like a little happy face down towards the bottom. And I'm going to curve that edge and come back just a little bit and do the same thing over here. I'm going to curve it in just a little bit. Now I'm ready to come up for the top of the tree, and it's just going to kind of get closer together as I go up. Closer together as I go up. Now I'm going to start my bow. So I'm going to give a very small oval. And from the top of that oval, I'm going to make two ovals very squished. So we're going to think of them like we're kind of squishing them together like this. So I'm going to do two of those. Now that's sort of the inside of the bow. Now what I can do is make an outside line, kind of curve in on both sides. And we're going to finish that shape. I'll come towards that center oval and just draw my line out until it meets. Draw that line out until it meets. Okay, so my bow is a little bit floating in the air just because, like I said, I can't erase. So if you wanted to draw your lines up and then erase out what you don't need, you could. But this way, I'm just going to come down. I might bump into that little tree and just curve around and then come back up for the ribbon hanging down. And again, and however long you want it, if you want it to kind of curl up, you know you can do whatever you want. And remember, the first time we do it, it's going to be the first time you do it. So you can always try it again, and it will get better each time you do it. Okay, this is not the first time that I've drawn this. So sometimes I draw them several times, and then I kind of know exactly what I want to do. So you can do the same thing and draw them as many times as you want until you find what works for you. Okay, let's give our tree some big eyes. We're going to make them right down here, a nice big circle. And we can make that letter C inside with a circle. We usually do this for all those eyes. If you've watched my other videos, remember you can color in when you start to color, or you can grab what you want to color in that spot black. And we're going to leave that little white spot. Now remember, our little curve smile is going to be really close to the eyes, in the line of the eyes. And that gives it that cutie look. Do you want some eyelashes on your cutie? You can add some little eyelashes. All right, now what do you want to do on your tree for decorations? I chose some circles, and I even painted them in. Can you tell what I did with my colors? I kind of went in rainbow order. I love that rainbow order. So you can do stripes on your tree. You could do circles like I did. You could do whatever your imagination wants to do. And remember, if you do it several times, you draw out your tree more than once, you can try something different each time. And then you can really see what you like the best. All right, sometimes I like to do my circles coming from the edge, and it looks like they're coming from the side. And some might be smaller, some might be bigger. You can fill in your tree with whatever fun details you want. And remember, if I finish first, you can always pause it and then you can finish what you're doing, okay? Next, we're going to add this little trunk, and with our cuties, remember we like to have things rounded. So that makes it look like those cuties when we have a rounded shape. Next, we're going to make this little present down below. This is so cute. So I'm going to start with this bow, and I'm just going to make a little circle and round like maybe a rectangle shape, round, and come down for the little ribbons that might hang down. Now my cutie present is square, so you could do whatever shape you wanted. I'm going to come down and around. I'm rounding those corners, which would usually be pointed on a square, but I've rounded them for our cutie. Now I'm going to add 2 circles, and my eyes might want to be looking up. So I'm going to make my curve looking up, so it's going to be the opposite way from my tree. And oof, this is getting a little small for my marker tip, but remember we want to leave that little white spot. And a cutie smile. Okay, now what's around your tree? You guys can do whatever you want. I made that little tree skirt that comes out and around and kind of gets the present on it. So if we want to do that, let's see, I'm going to come this way so I can get my little present in there. Good. I'm going to come around, and I'm going to try and stay even with where I started. Then I just added a little curve detail on the edge just for fun. And you could even fill it up with more presents if you want. I think that's all of our cutie drawing for today. And you can add whatever you want along the bottom, or if you wanted to make your tree a little bit smaller and you could add more things in the background. Maybe you have something hanging on the wall. I don't know. Your imagination is endless, so you can add whatever you want. I hope you had fun drawing our fun holiday tree today with its present friend. If you liked it, always click that like button, and you can subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more videos. All right, come back soon and draw with me again.